Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. I'm here with James Stewart. James, hard weekend last weekend for you, but you made it through, luckily.
Yeah, no, it was a tough weekend for me, but I'm here, trying to see where I'm at and hopefully can ride this weekend. But last weekend was a blur. A lot of things happened, but we're all good.
What's the premise for this weekend? Obviously, to just try to get as many points. I mean, I know you like to come into every round. I want to win this one, but unfortunately, you got a shoulder injury.
Yeah, my shoulder's pretty sore, but it's mainly my wrist that's probably the biggest issue. But I think we should be all right. Like, come in and just see where we're at. Like, at least I'll just show up and try to race, and see what happens. But the track, Dirtworks, I think so far they did a good job on it, and hopefully we have a decent racetrack, and we'll see what happens.
I got to ask you, in that heat race, when you were in the air like that, did you think that something like that was going to happen? I mean, I've never had it happen to me when I was racing, but man, that's got to be a weird feeling.
Yeah, it's tough because you're in a moment in a pretty weird situation, being in the back, and you got things that you think one way, if I do this, A is going to happen, but never really thought B was going to happen, and it just seemed like when I ended up getting landed on, it kind of caught me off guard, when I was laying there. But injuries and crashes are part of the sport, and we never go out there to try to do something like that. But unfortunately, it happened. But we're all right.
A heroic effort to come back for that last chance race. I didn't think you were coming back. Me and Jason were talking, man. I go, that's a hard hit. I mean, but you gutted it out. You got in that main event, and then you got another bad start again. What was up with the starts?
Well, in the heat race, I kind of just wheelied off the gate, and then actually stalled my bike halfway down the gate to start, and I was that far back. I mean, it wasn't a good start anyway, but that didn't help. And then in the last chance, they only take two, so I didn't want to come out and go through all the work and not really qualify. But so that was cool. And in the main event, I was on the outside. I had a great jump, but just got pinched off, and I think I didn't want to fall again. So when I was out there, I kind of just slowed down a little bit, and then the rest was history. I was riding pretty good. Like, I was happy where I was, but unfortunately got in a tank up with Chad, and then just had to ride from there.
Well, you're a tough cookie, man, because after you tangled up with Chad, you're laying on the ground. I saw you were in pain again, but you know what? In the back of your mind, you're saying, man, if I want to win this championship, I got to get up and try to get as many points as I can, and you finished 15th.
Yeah, it's obviously it's not where I wanted, but it's been better than pulling off. Trust me, when I was laying there, I wanted to give up. It was a tough night, but when you win the championships by 4 points, you know how valuable those are, and I guess 6 is better than 1. So we'll see what happens this weekend, and my ultimate goal is to kind of see where I'm at and see if I can even race. So I haven't rode all week, and just going to give it a shot tonight.
We heard it from James Stewart. He's going to soldier on. This kid is a tough kid. He's going to come back, and he's going to try to get as many points as he can at Anaheim too.